All right, how's it going, everybody? So just going over this week of programming for the week of September 6th. So this is a little bit of a weird week for a number of reasons. One, it is Labor Day weekend / Labor Day week. So Monday, going a little bit off of our normal program, starting with Hot Shots 19, which is what we traditionally do on Labor Day. The other reason that this is a little bit of a weird week is that the Turkey Challenge online qualifier workouts get released at some point this week. So originally they were said to be announced on Wednesday the 8th. The most recent email that was sent out said that they're going to be released on Monday. Not really sure which one is which, but ultimately we're just going to roll with the punches and just kind of react to that. If you're doing the online qualifier, I would encourage you to reach out to any of the coaches, myself, if you need direction, if you need help with getting those online qualifier workouts done, if you need help strategizing, anything like that. But those start this week and go up until the 20th. But yeah, without further ado, the programming Monday, Hot Shots 19, 6 rounds for time, 30 squats, 19 power cleans, 7 pull-ups, strict pull-ups, and a 400-meter run. So this is a very high volume, very long workout. Mile and a half of running, 180 air squats, a lot of power cleans. So this is a good opportunity for you to work on the pacing that we've been practicing for the last however many weeks. Coming out really hot and doing the 19 power cleans unbroken in the first round is not going to help you in the later rounds. So yeah, attack this in a smart way, attack this in a good, consistent manner from the get-go, and try and continue to move consistently throughout the whole workout. But if you get done and you still get a little bit of energy and you want to continue working on our strength complex kind of work that we've been doing, so we'll give you a little bit more time because you'll probably be a little bit beat up after that. So 8 minutes to find a heavy complex of 1 power clean, 2 front squats, and 1 jerk, any style on the jerk. And we'll do that under a little bit of fatigue this week, as opposed to starting with it on Monday. So that is our Labor Day workout. Tuesday, back to our normally scheduled programming. So our comp sim metcon, 6 rounds for time, 10 cal row, 10 burpees to a 6-inch target, 10 toes to bar. So pretty straightforward workout with that. The burpees to a 6-inch target, so that's last chance qualifier standard on the burpees to target. So that means you're not going to a pull-up bar, it means you're going to a target on the wall. So standing against the wall, reach up, don't depress your shoulder like everybody likes to do, but reach up 6 inches from the top of your middle finger, you're jumping to a target and touching that point on the wall. So alternating rounds on which side you're reaching up with. So first round, reach up, touch with your right. Second round, turn around, reach up, touch with your left, so that we're jumping and touching with alternating arms each round. But pretty aggressive time cap on that, which is kind of par for the course for this this cycle. So a 12-minute time cap. So you need to be under 2 minutes per round to get that done. I do feel like that's doable. It means you'll have to row reasonably hard, it means you'll have to burpee reasonably fast, and you're not going to be able to stand around and look at the pull-up bar for too long on the toes to bar. But I do think that's something that you'll be able to accomplish. The skills EMOM afterwards, so continuing to bump up the time frames, continuing to bump up the amount of work that you're doing in each of the minutes, but sticking with an EMOM style here before we get into the actual like secondary metcon. 15-minute EMOM. First minute, 8 to 12 single dumbbell alternating step back lunges. So just in place, we're not walking with the dumbbell. You can hold the dumbbell however you would like. Second minute, 8 to 12 single dumbbell hang clean and jerks, alternating reps there. So not going down to the ground every time, just going between the legs or off to the side. I would recommend between the legs, but your call. And then 3 to 5 wall walks. So week 1 of the wall walks, we did 1 to 3. Last week we did 2 to 4. This week is 3 to 5. So just kind of building up the amount of density we're doing in a minute, working on that cycle speed. Hopefully you should be a little bit more comfortable with the movement. As much as we all want wall walks to just go away, they do not appear to be going away. So it's good to get some touches on wall walks. Wednesday, this is our last week of the tempo and dead stop deadlifts. So 7 doubles, 7 sets of 2 at 75 to 80% of your 1 rep max. 3-second eccentric, same thing that we've been doing, stand up all the way, dead stop every time. So getting up reasonably heavy. Positions should be feeling pretty good, should be feeling pretty strong. We've been doing those for the last couple of weeks. Really focus on bracing that midline, keep the spine nice and stiff, and drag that bar right up the shins all the way up to the hips, just what we've been working on the last couple of weeks. Interval conditioning. So this is going to be more for time. The last couple of weeks have been more time-based in terms of AMRAP based. 15 power snatch, 50 double unders, 9 shoulder to overhead. That's at 95 pounds, 2-minute rest, add weight. 12 power snatch, 50 double unders, 12 shoulder to overhead, 2-minute rest, add weight again, 9 power snatch, 50 double unders, 15 shoulder to overhead. So the power snatch go 15, 12, 9. The shoulder to overhead goes 9, 12, 15. The double unders stay the same every time. So working a little bit of barbell cycling, doing both versions of the movement in terms of snatches and shoulder to overhead. The power snatches should be something where you're doing those close to unbroken every time. That should definitely be touch and go reps. If you're having to go singles from the very beginning, you definitely started too heavy. Shoulder to overhead, that should be something where it's not easy to go unbroken, but the shoulder to overhead should probably be easier than the power snatch. That's why the shoulder to overhead goes up as the power snatch is going down and the weight is increasing. But hopefully that's a fun one. Everybody loves a little bit of good barbell cycling. So that is Wednesday's workout. Thursdays, going back to our straight up rowing work. So this is what we call polarized row. So polarized being both ends of the spectrum. So very hard rowing followed by some very easy rowing. 4 rounds, 200 meters at 100%. So very hard rowing there. 300 meters at active recovery pace, so very easy rowing there. So basically 4 rounds of 500-meter row, but split up in terms of intensity, and then a 1-minute rest after every round. So yeah, those 200 should definitely be very hard. So basically we shouldn't be looking at this as like 4 rounds of 500 meters, rest a minute. You should really be looking at this more as 4 rounds of 200 meters and then rest. So really don't be afraid to push the pace on those 200s. Because you'll get basically that 300-meter row to let your heart rate come down, and then the actual rest to let your heart rate come down. So push the pace there, really get that wheel spinning, and try and get that pace up there on the 200s. And then we're going to do a little bit of handstand push-ups support. So regardless of how good you are at handstand push-ups, we are going to be doing box handstand push-ups today. So there's going to be a box handstand push-up complex that I found to be really effective. Shout out Bjorgen Carl Gudmundsson is the first person I saw do this complex. So I can't take all the credit for this one, but starting with some nose and toes holds. So just working on some handstand positions, and then the box handstand push-up complex. So you'll do 3 sets, tempo box handstand push-ups. So 4 count down, 2 can't hold on the ground, and then press back up. And this is all one big set. So you'll do those right into your handstand push-up with a 2-second pause at 90 degrees. So you'll go down and then come back up, hold with your arms here for 1, 2, and then press back up into 3 to 5 box handstand push-ups. So basically it's the tempo right into the pause at 90, right into the handstand push-ups as a complex. So that should be good handstand push-up accessory work on the box. Even if you're somebody who already has handstand push-ups against the wall, this is good work to build that tripod position. And if you don't have handstand push-ups against the wall, this is a good way to build that tripod position and also some pressing strength. Friday, so our strength, continuing on with our kind of higher volume back squatting. So 2 sets of 8, 2 sets of 6, 8 at what just happened? 2 sets of 8 at 70%, 2 sets of 6 at 75% on the 3 minutes like we've been doing. Just a continuing building up that cycle. And then our Metcon, our gut check Metcon is kind of a mix between Karen and Grace with a sandbag. So 10 rounds for time, 15 wall balls, 3 sandbag over shoulders. So breaking up those 2 workouts into much more manageable chunks. The transitions are going to be much more important on this workout. A little bit of an aggressive time cap on this one. I don't want you to have to slog through this one. If you're getting towards that 12-minute mark and you're way off of finishing the 10 rounds, I'd rather keep the intensity high than for you to try and push through and finish regardless of what the time is. So reasonably aggressive time cap on that one, but hopefully this is a fun one on Friday. Saturday is our first Fit Club workout at 10 o'clock. So excited for this. Snatch push press, 3-second snatch push press plus a 3-second pause overhead squat. So 5 sets of 1 plus 2. So 1 snatch push press, keep it overhead, 2 pause overhead squats, building moderate. So continuing our weightlifting technical support. And then we have our individual and team versions of the workouts. So our individual workout version is chipper of 30 24 cal row, 15 burpee box jump overs, 15 double dumbbell box step overs. Those should be heavy, regardless of whatever heavy is for you. 15 burpee box jump overs again, 30 and 24 calorie assault bike. So different machine. 15 burpee box jump overs again, 15 step overs again, 15 burpee box jump overs. So that will be gross for sure. Regardless of if you do that individual or as a team version, 30 and 24 calorie row or bike. So partner 1 will row, partner 2 will bike. It doesn't matter who goes first because you're going to do the opposite one later. 15 synchro burpee box jump overs. So continuing to work on some of that synchro work. 30 double dumbbell box step overs. Split those up however you would like. Quick note on the dumbbell step overs. Everybody's going to 20 inches. Guys or girls, they're both going to 20 inches. 15 synchro burpee box jump overs again. 30 24 calorie bike or row. So if you biked the first time, you now have to row. If you rode the first time, you now have to bike. 15 synchro burpee box jump overs again. 30 step overs again. 15 synchro burpee box jump overs to finish. So for the teams, a little bit of work on synchro stuff, a little bit of work on transitions between doing the dumbbell step overs, a little bit of work on workout strategy in terms of how you choose to one person row or one person bike based off of your guys' individual capacities on those machines. So should be a good one on Saturday. I'm excited to see you guys start it with Fit Club. Again, to reiterate, if you're doing the online qualifier workouts and you have any questions or anything like that, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or any of the other coaches. We would love to help you guys with any questions that you might have. So look forward to seeing you guys get after it, and see you later this week.